Hi, welcome to Troubadour's videos. Today we're going to take a close look at Thermaltake's Level 10 GT computer case. When Thermaltake's Level 10 GT arrived at my doorstep, I was initially taken back by the size of the box it arrived in. Thankfully, to assist in hauling this huge box around, Thermaltake took the initiative to provide two convenient reinforced carry handles on the side of the box. When you open the box, the first thing you encounter is lots of lovely protective packaging. With the polystyrene shipping fillers removed, the case itself is enveloped in more packaging in the form of a strong fabric dust cover type protective bag. So let's remove the fabric dust cover and have a first look at Thermaltake's Level 10 GT computer case. The first thing you'll notice is the case's similar look to Thermaltake's flagship Level 10 case. The GT case is, however, a little different in nature and tweaked more to suit the PC enthusiast and gamer with a far more realistic price tag to match. The front bezel is manufactured from black plastic. Behind the lower bezel is hidden a 200mm ColorShift fan. This provides primary ventilation and assists in cooling the 5 hot swap bays. You also have a secure lock mechanism for the hot swap bays, 3.5-inch accessory bay and 4 5.25-inch accessory bays. The front control panel contains 4 USB 2.0 ports, audio jacks, hard disk activity LED, as well as reset and on-off buttons. The top of the case sports a large mesh grille for natural ventilation, LED color shift control button, fan speed control buttons, 2 USB 3.0 ports and an eSATA port. There is also a large handle located on the top of the case. This is manufactured from plastic and appears to be more for looks than functionality. The remainder of the case's top surface is mesh clad and provides active ventilation via a 200mm ColorShift fan. The back of the case has a knockout for a PSU, 8 PCI expansion slots, a small natural venting grille, input-output shield knockout, a 140mm ventilation fan, and 3 optional pass-throughs for water cooling hoses and USB 3.0 connector extensions. The rear of the case also sports security features in the form of keyboard and mouse cable retainers. These are located on the top and bottom of the rear panel. A really unique feature of this case is the PCIe screw access. Traditionally, you will become frustrated trying to cleanly access these screws. The Level 10 GT's PCIe screws are mounted on the exterior of the case, making them easily screwdriver accessible. The bottom of the case comes equipped with 4 rubber-padded anti-scuff feet. These can be easily rotated to provide added stability to the case. The bottom of the case also has a large fine mesh filter for providing clean, cool air to the case's interior. The right side of the case is rather plain looking, but does have a large pressed and formed dish surface which does increase internal cavity dimensions. This does improve cable management and greatly assists in hiding bulky cables by providing more clearance in this section of the case. Removal of the side panel is easy. Simply remove the 2 thumb screws and slide the panel to the rear of the case. Behind the side panel, you have more than sufficient room for neat cable management. All the pre-installed wiring is black in colour, blends nicely with the case's interior and already neatly routed for the consumer. The Level 10 GT case has more than enough cable pass-through points into the main compartment to please the most meticulous of enthusiasts and sufficient cable clip points to secure the bulkiest of harnesses. The rear of the hot swap drive bay comes pre-wired for powering up each of the 5 bays. All that's required is hooking up a SATA power connector and individual SATA cables. The 5 hot swap bays are secured in place. To remove the hot swap bay trays, you will need to first unlock the bays, push in the relevant release button and pull the tray away from the main assembly. To assist in convenient and easy removal, Thermaltake have integrated a spring-loaded handle cover. This not only adds functionality, but also great looks to the case. The hot swap bay trays are manufactured from durable black plastic and are compatible with 3.5-inch hard disk drives and 2.5-inch hard disk drives or solid-state drives. To reduce noise and vibration, the bay trays also include rubber shock mounts. The Level 10 GT case incorporates a toolless design. Installing a 5¼ bay device is quick and easy. Slide your bay device into place and secure by moving the locking mechanism from the unlocked to locked position. The left side of the case contains a rather unusually placed plexiglass window, large filtered air intake, natural venting grille and 5 hot swap bays. The case's window, although oddly placed, will provide visibility to your CPU cooler and memory modules only. The large air intake on the side of the case has a full coverage fine mesh filter for providing cool, clean air. Ventilation is provided by a 200mm ColorShift fan. A gaming headset hanger can also be utilised on the side of the case. Installation is easy. Simply remove the rubber filler plug, position your headset hanger and hang your favourite gaming headset. For security, the left side panel is secured in place with a lock. To gain access to the case's main compartment, you will first need to unlock the panel, then press the release button located on the underside of the case. The side panel is hinged and provides a very smooth opening and closing operation. The side panel also sports directional vanes for channeling air in an upward or downward direction for additional CPU or GPU cooling. These vanes can be adjusted from outside the case. Attached to the side panel, you also have a 200mm ColorShift fan. Usually side panel fans can be a pain and require you to disconnect them every time you remove the panel. Thermaltake have thought this through and installed a spring-loaded electrical contact plate assembly. This adds convenience and speed to case access and maintenance, although the installation of aftermarket fans to the side panel will require modification. Inside the case's main compartment is attached your accessory package. This accessory package contains a certificate of authenticity, user's manual, Thermaltake product guide, multilingual warranty guide, headset hanger, cable ties for basic cable management, motherboard speaker, an assortment of screws for motherboard, hard disk drive installation and general case assembly, a sleeved 8-pin and 4-pin CPU power connector extension cable, and although not shown here, you will also receive 2 keys for secure case locks. Inside the case, you also have wiring for a 3-pin fan connector, 2 USB 3.0 pass-through cables, a 4-pin Molex connector for the ColorShift fans, and an additional bundle of motherboard connections which contain HD audio connections, a SATA connector for the top panel's eSATA port, 2 USB 2.0 internal header connections, as well as connections for the reset switch, power LED, hard disk drive activity LED, and power switch. The motherboard tray is non-removable and is compatible with micro ATX, ATX and extended ATX form factors. It also has 8 grommeted cable management pass-throughs and a large cutout for access in the rear of the CPU socket for maintenance or CPU cooler upgrades. Ventilation for the main compartment is assisted by a 140mm rear venting fan and a top venting 200mm ColorShift fan. If you wish to add water cooling to this case, the top 200mm fan can be removed and a 240mm radiator and fans installed in its place. So let's take a closer look at the specs of Thermaltake's Level 10 GT case and install some Uber hardware. With the PC powered up, we can finally play with the ColorShift LEDs. These can cycle through a variety of colours, including blue, green, red, or a disco flashing party mode. Annoyingly, however, you can't seem to lock the LED colour scheme, so the LEDs default to blue every time you start up the PC. Also bear in mind, if you're not a big fan of light shows, these LEDs can be turned off completely. Overall, Thermaltake's Level 10 GT is an absolutely phenomenal PC case. Its design and layout is very well thought out and has all the options a PC gamer would truly enjoy. The toolless design, easy cable management and stylish looks may possibly make the Level 10 GT one of the best top-selling PC cases of 2011. Currently priced at $265 the Level 10 GT gives you the look and feel of the original Level 10 case, but with more room, improved cooling, added functionality, and best of all, 1/3 of the burden on your bank account. Thermaltake's Level 10 GT case is 100% Troubadour approved. Thanks again for watching Troubadour's videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Facebook if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest in extreme PC and gaming hardware, or feel free to swing by our forums at www.troubadourforums.com, where only the true enthusiasts hang out.